Everybody, it's Darkstride of the YouTube Assassin, and I am playing episode 3 of Fate of Atlantis. So, I know you guys missed me. You guys better show up. Let's get into it. Let's see what goes on. We got called back to see Alethea, and now we're going to find out what the hell is going on with this whole thing. What's happening, Garfield? Oh my god, I just ran over Alethea. What am I doing?
We're nearing the end of your journey. You and the staff are nearly connected. Are you ready to proceed?
No. Why are we connected? What's going on here?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Going back into the Matrix. Really, Ron? How long did it take? That's what I want to know. How long did it take? What's happening, internet user? Oh, take it easy, Garfield. Yep, the DLC is out. I usually play on Nightmare. Yeah, episode 3 is out.
I know it wasn't gone long in the Animus, but I couldn't wait.
I've been thinking about whether or not I should let you continue. And I have my answer, but I'm afraid you won't.
You know you will.
Don't tell me I can't go into the third simulation.
I'm sorry, Layla. I made a miscalculation, and I factored you in when it was a mistake to do so. I see that clearly now. It's time for you to leave Atlantis.
You can't do this. Not now. I've seen Elysium and the Underworld. You can't take that away.
If I'd known this reality would go the direction it did,
I actually like to go and see like everything that's going on and stuff like that.
To the corrupting nature of the staff.
I have like a lot of fun doing that.
I know the bleeding effect is real, and accessing Deimos' memory did affect me. But I've studied Isu artifacts. This is the last stage of my trials. When it's over, my DNA will be able to overcome the staff's control.
All right, Demon, thanks for stopping by.
But you won't see that through. My simulations are closed to you.
I'm really sorry, Alethea, for everything up until now. You had such high hopes for me.
I did, yes. But that was my own fault. I should never have let you go down this path.
No, that's the thing. You were right. You saw something in me that I'd be the one to bring balance. And I still can if you let me.
Is it really big?
Your doctor is dead.
If I could take that back, I would. But I can't. And I have to keep going.
From her calculations, your body wouldn't be able to withstand the simulations.
My body is fine. The staff kept Cassandra alive for thousands of years. I've got a protection guarantee.
Your mind is a different story altogether. You don't have the sense to see its degradation.
When you break it down, this staff heals, Alethea. I could come out of this smarter.
Did it really leave a bad taste in your mouth?
Invincible.
That's quite a leap in logic.
Oh God, Eddie.
For myself. Please.
Go.
Oh my God, thank you. You won't regret this. Here we go.
I'll see you inside.
So time to go inside the simulation. This is kind of weird. I've got like a big formulated opinion as to why this is all even going on. I have like 3 what's happening, Wolf Power? I have 3 theories as to like what actually went on here inside this simulation, and 3 theories as to what's going on with Layla, the Animus, all this stuff. I'm gonna be doing that in a video later on. Yeah, I'll definitely get all the new gear. I love doing this kind of stuff. What's happening, Roman? How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. No, I still enjoy it because it's got new content. And whenever there's new content, I'll play it. I have no problem with that. But this is the end. Once we get to the very next... I think after we complete this, we're going to have... Oh wow, what the heck just happened?
That's enough! No need to shout. This isn't your domain, brother. Hades has nothing left to offer you. You are never meant to stay here, nor Elysium. You didn't belong on Kefalonia, and you didn't belong in Sparta. I can offer you a place you do belong. It's time you finally found it. Atlantis awaits.
Finally! It was called Fate of Atlantis, and there was like 2 episodes that had absolutely nothing to do with Atlantis. Uh-oh.
No!
The heck was that all about? They can kill a god? It was Kratos. Kratos came out of nowhere and just murdered him. Murked him hard. He got starched for no reason.
There's no need for that here. You're safe.
I've heard that before.
This place isn't like any other you've been.
I think I'm gonna actually, Zaim, I'm gonna do like a whole video on that.
Just
Being that like I have most of them.
These Vasilevs, the grand adjudicator of all Atlantis. But to you, I am Poseidon. What I'm offering
Poseidon. Okay, I'm gonna say it like that from now on. Poseidon.
is at my side.
I'm gonna try.
Join me as my besties.
I still actually have to do the Helio set for you, but like I've been working with a bunch of the equipment that we got, the legendary stuff, the what do you call it? The 4 items that you get from the blacksmiths. And I've been playing with that, and I got a nice build with those items. And the Helios armor, I have a nice build with that as well.
Begins a new cycle, if judged to be imperfect.
And who's the judge?
Oh, I'll give you the hookup, Saeem.
It was my decision alone. Now that I have you at my side, I intend for this cycle to last an eternity.
If you're the Dikastis Vasilevs, you expect me to be...
Because this, the judge. Be my hand in laying and enforcing judgment in Atlantis.
Well, I must warn you that I'm not always right.
I was both surprised and encouraged by your actions in the underworld. Fortunes were exchanged in response to your choices. But trust that I learned...
What's happening, Elijah?
Reference to justice is true.
Hades must have told you about my staff.
He didn't have to. As is the way with all heroes, your journey has become the stuff of Atlantis.
This is the thing that I am dying to see. What actually happened to Atlantis? Being that we know nothing about it. I'm good, Elijah. How are you doing?
All in good time.
So you expect me to live among you? A home among gods?
Gods?
Like Heracles.
We are much more than the human conception of gods. Your father called us the ones who came before.
Yeah, how'd you like it?
Told you, we are the issue.
Do you know about my staff, Pythagoras, and Alethea? I'm starting to feel very watched.
Your trials in both Elysium and the
Absolutely, Emma.
No.
I'm going to be doing a lot of different videos on different sets that you get.
My trials
Not just from here, from the store,
make me face the dead.
and a couple of like
My
builds.
hardships make me a good Vicastis.
We don't always.
Yep, I
choose
have
to
played all the
fight,
games.
But in this case, your blood shows for you. You possess both DNA strands, the best of humans and Isu. I have no doubt that you are our mutual future.
It's an honor. Where do I start?
Humans have 5 senses to understand the world around them. We have been blessed a 6th. Knowledge. Ah, no. It is not merely your vision of the ego.
Oh no, alien gang.
That sense sleeps now.
Are you serious, Ron? There's no realistic statue?
Your stuff is more than a
Why? Is it because, like,
It's a bridge.
he's different in every kind of story, or...
You must become.
And if I
What's
feel
happening,
the
Kaiser?
Sixth sense, I'll have mastered the staff?
That and more. Come, let me show you.
I accessed power sources in Elysium.
I do. If you check my main page, it'll show you all my
I
stuff.
haven't changed my senses.
In Atlantis,
Twitter,
you find
Instagram,
sources that
Facebook,
awaken new sense much more
YouTube, and Twitch.
Not only
and
will
Clutch.
knowledge grow here, but it will thrive. You'll find 3 such sources once you leave this palace. You know them as Keeper's Insights.
Doesn't look like anyone can get through.
Is blocked to those who haven't full access to our knowledge. Find the source of that knowledge within this palace. Try to pass through once you do.
I think they did, but I think that it was done like a different way. Isu have a 6th sense, also known as knowledge, can be gathered by scanning various pieces of Isu technology. Nice. Okay, so already I have to go up top.
Hello, Layla.
What?
You needed intervention. I couldn't stop you physically, but perhaps I can make you understand through technical means.
No, I've got this. Stay out of it.
I'll put it in the description a little bit. Wow, Alethea's trying to control Layla? This is crazy. I have a really odd feeling about Layla. I'm gonna do a video on that too. That's gonna be sick. Oh, I got you covered. Don't worry. I've got the perfect build for that. I've got a lot of builds. I really have to freaking put them all out. But I keep like procrastinating because I was waiting for like this DLC to come out. Thanks, Connor. Love the support, man. Love you guys. I really enjoy entertaining you guys. And everybody who, if this is your first stream watching me, like, welcome to the stream. I haven't done this in a while. I really should. I know everybody who has been here misses me. They're kind of... I'm pretty sure they're upset that, like, I haven't been on in a while.
But it feels like the stuff is becoming a part of me.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm starting to understand. It's It's like I can feel Isu memories and hear their wisdom.
No, don't do that. What are you doing, girl? What is this? What's in the box? What's in the box? Not a problem, guys. I enjoy doing this. Like, this is like so much fun. You guys make it fun. Oh, now I gotta go down. Crap. Woo. She's so limber. What's happening, class? There are so many. I really want to start doing like a bunch of videos on Days Gone, because believe it or not, that game is excellent. I really do have to get into like other games as well. Like, you guys are probably sick of seeing nothing but Assassin's Creed all the time, even though I am the YouTube assassin. I'm pretty sure you guys want to see other stuff too.
Now I know what you
Yeah, my last stream was the FNAF one, and I really should be doing more of them.
Many things are different here in the Castillas.
Are you, class? What are you doing for a living now?
Atlantis awaits you. I have one rule that is absolute. Our technology cannot be used on my human civilians. Their bodies cannot withstand the power. The Isu know this above all.
So, I'm free to go? What task should the Vicastis do first?
Even Atlantis is not a perfect society.
I have, and I really have to like get into that more.
So be the balance. Then when your role as guide to the people is fulfilled, it may well be perfection.
There's my Twitter.
You've already earned my respect, which is a trial in itself.
Dicastis, His Eminence Atlas humbly requests that you join him at his Doma to discuss a matter of grave importance.
Right.
Thanks for the donation, Emma. I think Hades was more imposing, but Persephone was a little, I don't know, like power mad, like out of control.
This place is more kings than Sparta.
Oh, I can't go back, or I can go back. Wow, this is crazy. I'm going back and forth. Ooh, what does the staff do? What does the staff do? Let's take a look. Brand new gear already. I'm going to judge it. It will be judged. It will be inspected. Wow, that is a club. Staff of the Caestes. Plus 25% warrior damage. Plus 30% damage with staffs. That should be staves. She was very manipulative. Did you beat RDR2? I haven't even gotten past the second chapter. Staff damage becomes knockdown damage. That could be interesting. Especially since the staves, like, really, they get, like, a lot of people all at once. That's actually interesting. I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind. I'm already formulating something with that. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm about to fall. What is going on? No. No. Ah! Doma of Atlantis. Is this the Dimmadome? Nasty. Wait. Icaros is not available. That's not good. I need my bird. That set that looks like the Isu, I've seen it. Believe it or not, that's the same exact one as in Origins. Which I want to find out what the link between the two is. There's another video. Look at this. I'm thinking of all this stuff. Who are you, dude?
Ah, you've arrived.
Atlas.
I'm honored that Dicastis would accept my humble request.
Ah, you're Atlas, I take it.
In the flesh. I thank you for coming to see me. I'm sure you're very busy.
The burden my father gave you is not a light one.
Bird definitely is the word.
Your messenger told me it was urgent.
Gravely urgent, indeed.
Well, here I am.
It's my brothers, the Archons. They have issues with the human population
The
under their
Archons.
control. Tensions between Isu and humans are mounting. Without order, the problems will grow severe.
I'll use my position.
Now that we're in Atlantis, do we get to find out if mermaids are black?
And Azaeas, through your shining
That's what I want to know
I
here.
hope they learn the valuable lessons and discipline they so desperately need.
And if I help them, you're hoping it'll maintain the peace between Isu and humans.
That's the plan. Poseidon should have known they weren't ready for the responsibility an Archon bears. But that's his fate.
Really, more Isu than human. I'm gonna have to check that out.
You'll find him near the arena, hard at work planning his next
Oh yeah, internet, like it's a big deal over here. Apparently Disney cast a black woman to play the live action Disney's The Little Mermaid. And the world is arguing over whether or not mermaids are black.
What about Azaeas? Who is he?
You'll find dear Azaeas
So
wherever there's
that's going to be
work to
interesting.
done. I heard there were some issues near the Doma of Amphilis.
Did
We
you?
have
Oof.
Archons where I'm from.
I have long shifts too, playing
They are
games.
charged with overseeing and ruling the humans of Atlantis, ensuring all live comfortably and peacefully. A job at which I fear they're failing.
Oh, not even a fish in the water. That's not cool, man. What kind of Atlantis is this?
Rest between the two races. The underworld and Elysium were no different.
Time passes and tensions keep building.
What kind of nonsense is this?
But Atlantis grows steadily worse, and no one wants to see what could happen if precautions are not taken.
I'll find the Archons and make sure their problems are taken care of.
I'm in the ocean. How could I not? Yeah, you know what, Emma? I've seen that. I've seen somebody did a video showing that there were like a lot of like mythological sirens and mermaids, and they were like of different colors. So that just blew my mind. Oh look, a blacksmith over here. Maybe he has the piece of armor that I need. Not even Jason Momoa. You know what? That's just that hurts my feelings. That really does. Now I'm hurt. All right, everybody, where should I go first? Should I climb up here? Should I like look and see what's going on? You know, Azim, we've discussed that. We've actually like wanted to see like a Cylia or like a Kraken or something come out of the water and like just mess you up. That would have been cool as heck. Really? Best blacksmith. I'll have to check that out. Look, I'm running around in flowers. I'm so floral. There should be a Kraken. I wish there was. That would have been freaking awesome, man. Could you imagine? Just imagine a Kraken just coming out of the water while the Adrestia is like going. Really, Chris? It's that good? You know what? I've heard mixed things about it. Honestly. What's happening, Garfield? I actually initially heard like a lot of mixed things. I heard that like, you know, some people were like not pleased with it. Other people thought it was great. So I can't wait to play through it. I can't wait to see what's going on here. That's what I say every time I go to take a poop. I say I'm going to release the Kraken. Man, this place is huge. Really? You meet a special ed character from the ed? Oh, man. I gotta see this. What's happening, Dark? Super Mario confirmed. Nice. Super Mario's gonna come out. It's me, Mario. Or Desmond's, not Desmond, Ezio's uncle. It's me, Mario. Knowledge sequence 1 required. Damn, I still need more sequences. That's so ghetto. That is just not cool. What is up with... Oh my god, I thought this guy was wearing like Raiden armor or something like that. It's gonna be Desmond. Desmond comes back. Just like Clay. And he's in the Animus. And if they did that stuff, man, I would be blown away. You want to know something that bothers me about that, though? Like, in all honesty, like, this was called, like, the Fate of Atlantis, and it really had nothing to do with Atlantis. It was all about, like, what do you call it? It was all about, the gods, which was, like, weird. Yeah, if you think about it, this is an Animus with her going into like these little, what do you call it, these projections or whatever that she's doing. I have 3 theories about Layla Hassan though. And they're all like excellent. As do I. I really do hope we got AC1. Yes, Dark. I know Jenna. You told me about her. You told me what happened. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it is disappointing that they didn't have all the gods. They really should have. If they were going to do something like that. You know what, Kaiser? They really do. All right, Internet, take it easy. Kaiser, they really do. They miss a lot of opportunities in this game, honestly. Wow, you guys were not kidding. These are actually some great epic weapons. Look at this. These are some great rolls on them. Wow, man, I bet you Jordan would get a kick out of this. He's probably already, like, just deep into this game. What is this? First Civilization breastplate, it looks just like... Wow, it looks just like the armor I'm wearing. Yeah, that's what I heard about it as well, class. I heard that it was going to be like kind of crazy. Wow, man, he's got like a lot of stuff that you might need. Got all that junk to sell. I'm sure it will. What does he cost to upgrade? Are his prices reasonable? Nah, it's still ridiculous, just like everything else. Amazing. He's got mad stuff here. Look at this. Quirky. What I gotta say though, the modern day, like I know a lot of people get like really upset about the modern day. Some people really don't like it, but the thing is that it is important. It's key to like everything that's going on. No, they didn't patch the OP spear glitch at all. Not in the least. They are going to start banning players that, what do you call it, that produce XP farms. That's what they're going to be doing soon. The modern day is like really detrimental to the entire series because without it, we really don't have a series. Yeah, Desmond, I really enjoyed Desmond. He was like really coming into himself. He was being fleshed out as like an awesome character. And then I forget like why they killed him off. It was like a stupid reason. Like they didn't know like where to go with him. Because it was like a new team or something. Which is a really dumb excuse, honestly. Really? If you sell the bow, though, is it worth it? Is it like a lot of, like, drachmi? Yeah, you know what? What kills me is there was one person who was actually another YouTuber who was like bugging out saying, hey, you know, it's cheating and everything. And I was like, okay, you know, like, if it's cheating, so, you know, by your definition, you are a hypocrite because you are showing people how to do stuff in these games, so you are cheating. Well, yeah, 4,000, that's a lot. Especially if you could keep buying it back and selling it off, or getting it back and selling it off. That's a lot. Fascinating thumbnails that made me not want to watch the ending now. Let me go and warp. I hope that this armor is like way better than the last armor, because the last armor was absolute crap. It didn't even look cool. You just look like a giant minotaur or something. You look like bull. I love like running around these maps and exploring. This map actually is, I don't know who said that this looked overwhelming, but I think you're right. Like, look at this thing. This thing is huge. This thing is ginormous. Look at this. The sheer size of it. And then it's got outer edges. Look at that. I don't know that I'd say that it's better than Origins. There is a lot of stuff going on in here that does not make sense. Yep, the 4 legendary pieces are still at the blacksmith. I don't know if they'll be there all week or what do you call it? Actually, no. I'm sorry. I don't even know. I got them all last week. And on an alternate file, I even went and got the 4 pieces on another file just for the heck of it. And it took me like 30 minutes. I would strongly suggest that like you keep looking for them. I don't know that this game is better than Origins. Like Odyssey really didn't make a lot of sense. There's a lot of plot holes and things that are kind of like funky. Origins also had its plot holes, but that's why like I thought this was going to be a sequel to Origins, but it wasn't. It ended up being something else completely different. And I'm not mad at that, honestly. Like it's still a good game, but I think that people are uncomfortable with I think people are like really uncomfortable with the whole RPG element is the thing. Yeah, don't buy everything from the blacksmith. What you do is you just go to like the next area. You go to like the next blacksmith. What I did was I kept warping from blacksmith to blacksmith. And then the other thing that I did was it's Jordan does. Jordan has a method where you go to a blacksmith you have not visited. And when you go to that blacksmith, before you even look at his wares, you save the game, then you look at his stuff. Then afterwards, you reload the save if you look at his stuff and he doesn't have anything good. Well, now that I'm at the Tower of Logic, let's see what I find logically. Nothing. Really, Barry? What time is it over there in the UK? Over here in the US, it's 8:02 p.m. And we were able to access it at about 10 p.m. this morning. I mean, 10 a.m.
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
Ah, see, Emma, I knew that. That's one of the things that I was saying. I was saying that the sun hat with that thing, that they would be able to, that's what that sunburn thing was for. And people kept telling me, no, that's not what it's for. No, you don't need to go to the map. What you do is you go into the game itself. It'll show it'll show that the thing is available, and then once it's available, all you have to do is just download it. I downloaded it directly from the thing. Ooh, I found a letter from Diapers. Or Diaphrese or something like that. Something like that. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. I got quick internet. These DLCs are pretty massive. Yeah, somebody said purge. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trust you guys. We're going to do this together. Alright, Garfield. Thanks for joining. Uh-oh, where am I? You know, with all this, like, twerking and running and stuff like that, Cassandra sounds out of shape. She's, like, short of breath all the time. Didn't I just give out my Twitter? Hold on. And if I don't see your messages, you know, like I apologize. Like I try to like answer everything as soon as possible. I have so many emails. I still have people asking me for the freaking nude glitch. I still have people asking me for the ore glitch. Yeah, apparently. It better be worth the wait. Wow. How did my button not function? That's... Okay. 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 That was weird. Yeah, we do have to wait a full year, which really stinks. Like, I'm not happy about that, but... It is what it is. Hopefully we get, like, you know, like, something cool. Hopefully they don't mess it up. Hopefully it's, like, decent. I don't know. Honestly, like, a lot of these DLCs, I'm really kind of wondering, like, why they chose to do these DLCs this way. It's a lot of, like, really, I don't know, it's like really crazy that we dealt mostly with gods before we started dealing with Atlantis itself. Atlantis was supposed to be the main focus of this all, so I don't know why it took so long for us to actually get to Atlantis. Which, like I said, that's what this DLC is supposed to be about, so that's kind of, like, weird. Are they perfect, Emma? I liked a lot of the enhancements, but... That's one of my favorite moves. Because you get to sneak up and murder them. While they're not even looking. Oh yeah, those sound really good. I actually got the The Doom VR, it's crazy.
What was in there?
Yeah, what was in that box?
Must be more of these somewhere.
It was crack. Yeah, see, look at this guy armored up. That's exactly the outfit that you have in Origins. Isu crack. I'm all about it. I'm with this. Yeah, I broke your tower. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it, bro? What's happening, Mo? I don't know. I don't know that there's I don't know. I gotta see what this ending looks like. And then I'll be able to give you, like, my full assessment of what I think of it. Honestly, like, I gotta say, though, that this game as a whole... I'm not saying it's bad. It really was a good game, but, like, it was really weird. There's, like, a lot of crazy things that made no sense. And there's a lot of crazy things that really made no sense because of, I think, because of, like, what was going on with Layla. I'm pretty sure they will. I'm pretty sure they're going to do something. I have... Yeah, that's me. Unique and honest. I might get the tingles. I might do it live just so that you guys can see me get the tingles. Because when you see the YouTube Assassin tingles, it's great. It's fantastic. It's to be experienced. Like, it's funky. My what do you call it? My missing finger regenerates. It's great. Ew. Did you just hear that when I came out of the... It's not doing it now. I sounded like a turd hitting the water when I freaking got out of there. That was kind of gross. Ooh, there's more Strakas here. I hope they do have an alien type storyline. It'll give me something to shoot for when I go with everybody to raid Area 51. Who's going? Actually, I don't know. Like, I felt like it does have like a kind of like a time frame. Like, it runs out of like stuff to do. Like, I think that's why like a lot of people left it. A lot of people had left, and then they came back once like all these XP farms and twerks came out. A lot of people were back into it. Yeah, man, I'm going to raid Area 51. I guarantee you they have Isu artifacts back there. I'm going to find more of the Apples of Eden when I go there. Good, I'm going to need my own brotherhood till I go over there. So far, it's just going to be me and Little Strider. They've got an army, and we don't even have a Hulk. Well, if you look on my Twitter, we actually found one in Peru. We brought it back. We accidentally activated it. That was no fun. Well, there are some theories that, like, we don't even come from, like, an actual god. Like, we come from aliens. God created aliens. Aliens created man. Which is kind of funky. You were hatched in alien goo. That guy didn't even see that coming. He didn't even know what happened. No, I don't know about that theory either. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. There's like a lot of crazy things that went on. Religion is like really crazy, man. Maybe. Maybe we're reliving our history. Maybe we're seeing what happened in the past lifetime. Like at 10,000 subs, I'm gonna do a face reveal. What would you do if I like removed my hood and I'm an alien? Yeah, I agree. I don't mess with religion or politics. I don't get into it. Every time people like do stuff like that, I'm like, yeah, peace. I'm out of here. It's murder time. Dag, man, I curb stomped him in the head after I just killed him. Look at this. Oh, that dude came for me too. That was messed up. Wait, here's where I die? Bro. Oh, I definitely will. My starship is on point. Alright, class. Get some rest. Got a hard day of work tomorrow. Make that money. Ah, there's stuff back here. Look at that. Haha. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide behind the pillar. Shh. Don't say nothing. Nobody say a thing. Nobody say nothing. Shh. Shh. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. I can't believe he didn't see me. I can't believe he doesn't hear me. Ninja. That was super ninja. He doesn't know how to push the buttons. That's why he won't blow it up. He doesn't know what they do. I'm a clown. I'm an absolute clown. What if we are in a simulation? One of the things about the whole like alien thing is like what are humans like really good at? We're like really good at like killing each other. So like they believe that like we were created as like kind of organic weapons. And one day a little starship is gonna come and take us all back to the mother world. Buddy, 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 boop, boop. What's happening, Razor? Oh, so far it's so good. It's kind of like wild. Sometimes I feel kind of like we're just redoing what we did in the past couple episodes, where you're running around doing all kinds of stuff. But it's kind of cool to have like new maps. That's like the important part. Yeah, that's true. What if you died and you woke up in another simulation? And that was life, man. You just keep going that way. Just keep on simulating and re-simulating. That would be some stuff. Yeah, you could visit these maps at any time. At any time you want, you could even like turn around and visit like the older maps. You could do like whatever you want in them and stuff. You just can't like redo the whole thing unless you New Game Plus. I feel like they give us like a metric butt ton of like drachmi in order to, whenever we're in like these zones. Now here's something you could Google that like you'll like really love. You know, how many of you guys are familiar with the Ezio collection, the Ezio trilogy, with Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations? Because in those games you have the Borgias, who were actual people, and Rodrigo Borgia actually was the Pope, and he actually was assassinated. And his son actually was Cesare Borgia. And in all honesty, like the images that we see of Jesus now are actually paintings of Cesare Borgia. Rodrigo Borgia wanted them to paint his son's visage so that way Europeans were more inclined to be excited about the Catholic religion. I still don't have this knowledge sequence. That's messed up. Man, I gotta get all these sequences. I gotta get all this stuff. I gotta get moving. Look at this. What is going on? Yeah, see, you can visit anything. Of course I'm going to use the enhancements. Don't be ridiculous. I love the enhancements. I love the old ones. I still use the old ones. I actually really do like them. Like I still have them all like now on my stuff, especially that Battlecry of Ares enhancement. That thing is out of control. Yeah, Ron, that's how I do it. I actually enjoy that. I like to go section by section. I like to explore everything. And like some people think it's like absolutely crazy. Some people are just like, why do you do that? Like, why? And I'm like, because it's awesome. Really, I'm gonna look into that then. I'm gonna look into like all those things. Because I really, like I said, I actually enjoy like going section by section. I enjoy like, I don't know. I like to explore. That's why, like, you know, like honestly, a lot of people like they're upset with like the XP farms and the XP twerk and everything like that. And I always tell people there is no incorrect way to play these games. You play it exactly the way you want to. You could either explore or you could rush through it. You know? Obviously, if you rush through it, you're going to miss out a lot of lore and things like that. And to me, those kind of things are like important. You know, it may not be important to you. It's important to me. I want to know what's going on. But, you know, some people, like I have a cousin, he'll just rush through the game. He'll beat the game, like the game, he'll get it at midnight. He'll beat it, you know, like within like 24 hours or 48 hours or something like that. He's just like really crazy like that. And then when I go to play the game and stuff like that, and I'm like, hey, man, do you remember when this happened? He's, wait a minute, what? When did that happen? Where did that come from? How did that happen? And then he doesn't know what the heck happened in his own game. Which to me, that's just, you're stupid. Yeah, the XP banning thing, that's dumb. I mean, you know what makes me worry, though? Like, first of all, everybody who is against it, right? There are very few people that were against it that actually conveyed their feelings in, like, a really good way. You know, some people, like, thought that, like, I would immediately bash them, and I totally didn't, because they actually came out with with why they think it's bad having those XP farms and stuff like that. And like their theories and everything were sound. I was actually pretty impressed. And I could see their point of view. But then there are like other idiots that are just like, oh good, I hope you all effing lose your game save and this, that, and the other thing. And I was just like, first of all, that's why like I say that this community is becoming toxic. Like, why would you wish for anybody to be banned or lose their data or anything like that? I don't care if I don't like you personally, I don't want that to happen to you. That's just ridiculous. But, you know, like things are happening in this game and everybody is missing the main point. The main point is that, let's say you went and you built a story and then all of a sudden I come across you, I don't like you, you're like a rival YouTuber, you know, or something like that. You're in an opposing gang or, you know, a group that like I've joined, and I just decide to report you. You can get banned, and then you have to go through the whole process of getting your stuff reinstated. That's just dumb. There's like no clear-cut answer to how they're going through these procedures. Like, how are they believing it? I've got to agree with you there. I do think that when Ubisoft got rid of Patrice, that did begin the toxicity of the whole entire community, which is like crazy. My thing is, excuse me, I haven't seen it really up until like now, up until Odyssey, where like people are like, I mean, excuse me, you get people that are like angry that you're doing something and they just, I don't know, they act like children when you take their toy away or something. It's like kind of wild. Like, I would never wish that somebody lose their save data or anything like that. I would never wish that. And for people, like one guy, he actually got upset, and he explained his upset, and I could see his point. He was upset that, you know, he had grinded all his XP honestly, and all of a sudden this XP glitch comes out, and, you know, like people are like his level and stuff like that. So I understood that. But I told him, you know, just like I say all the time, I say, you know, like, if you did it from level 1, I think that's extreme. And I advise against it. I can't force you to listen to me. I can't tell you what to do. But I can advise people, and I can explain that it's a bad idea because, wow, this guy's a mess. I could explain that it's a bad idea because at one point you're going to not be strong. You're going to be level 99. You're going to be a noob. Wow, this whole place is a mess. What is going on here? You're going to be basically like a level 99 noob, and you're not going to have any armor that you need. You're going to have like all kinds of problems trying to like catch up or keep up. You're going to be sailing in your ship, and other ships are just going to like murder you. So I usually advise play through the game a little bit, and then when you're like at a point where you're stuck, or you know, even if you got all the way to level 99 and you got a bunch of ability points and you want extra ability points, that's fine. Yeah, I kind of do feel like it will be Ubisoft's version of swatting. And what's really going to end up happening is that people are going to like start losing their game data whether they like it or not. That's why, like, again, I can't tell you what to do, but I have advised people not to do your stories until, you know, they resolve that. Once they resolve their issues, once they have, like, a clear-cut way of determining, like, how they're going to ban you and for what, and, like, what the process is for getting reinstated, I'd rather everybody be safe. And if you guys were following that whole exchange that I had in my past couple of videos, Midas Magoo himself had come out, and he had said that one of his things was almost like a farm where you could run around and you could get like a little more XP than like you normally would. And as soon as, I guess, people who were paying attention to that video, as soon as they saw him say something like that, it actually wasn't a farm, but they got his thing taken down. And now he can't even produce any more content. Whatever he has up there is all that's up there. He can't produce anymore. So, you know, that's kind of unfair, especially when he actually makes some pretty good stuff. He got punished because somebody just felt like, well, he's an XP farm creator. But he has like some great stuff. He has the wall run, and the wall runs are pretty darn good. For any build, the most you really need is about 30. Honestly, you could have 50 if you really, really want to go past that. I mean, I'll show you what I'm running with now. Like, I have all the abilities. And if you look at my masteries, I have almost every single mastery. I have all of Hunter, Assassin, and most of Warrior. So here's Hunter, I got all of that. Here's Assassin, got all of that. And here's Warrior, and I'm just missing like a couple here and there. And the thing is that the reason that I did that, this file, I actually have purposely all those abilities, but I do have files where, like, you know, there was no XP twerking or XP anything. So, you know, like, this is actually for experimenting purposes. I have other files that, you know, don't have anything like that, and the reason that they don't have anything like that is because I want to go with the bare minimum on them. This one, I wanted to go to the maximum because I want to see exactly what it entails, like when you have everything. It honestly doesn't make the game easier. You know, it's not making it easier. Honestly, I think what makes the game easier now, like as I go in retrospect, I believe the engravings are what is really important. I figured out the farm thing, and I was going to release a video on it. I decided against it. I also made a video on showing people how to, like, do a story, like a regular story. No farm, just a regular story. And I refused to release that because now I'm just kind of concerned that anybody who builds anything at any point could be punished for having an XP farm. Ubisoft has to give us clear, concise instructions as to what will be considered a farm and what won't. Oh, not much longer. It's getting late over here, and I'm gonna have to get little Strider ready for bed and stuff like that.
What's this? A message.
Ooh, I got some bracers. What's up with these bracers? Let's take a look. Let's judge the bracers. And where would bracers be? With bracers. Dark Strider. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate it. Ooh, become Isu enhanced for 15 seconds when hit? 20% damage with enhanced abilities. Okay, now I see what Emma was talking about. This looks epic. It's 8:35 where I am. PM. Wow, man, I want the rest of this stuff. I want the rest of this swag. Where's everybody from? A bunch of like my regulars when they get on, they're not here right now, probably because I haven't been on in a long time streaming. They actually get a kick out of like trying to figure out where everybody else is from, which can be kind of fun. Where in the USA? I'm in New York. I'm in New York in the United States of America. Wow, Dubai, the UK. Awesome. It's really funny. Sometimes I have people from Israel here, from the Ukraine. My channel just brings people together internationally. I love it. Wow, you're in Cali? How did you end up in Cali? Listen, don't call me Ma. You don't know me like that, pal. Just kidding. I know you missed the end. California. San Diego, California. Look, a lot of California people. My parents did too. I'm originally from like the South Bronx, and my parents moved upstate, and I've been there ever since. I remember the first time like I moved up here too, it was like culture shock, because like everybody was like, "What are you?" And I was like, "What do you mean, what am I? I'm human." What the hell is that supposed to mean? And they wanted to know what nationality I was. Which, I didn't know that there were nationalities, honestly. I was in high school when I moved up here. Did not know that there were nationalities. And yeah, where I grew up in the South Bronx, you were either, you spoke Spanish, you were black, or you delivered the Chinese food. There was like no nationality, nobody cared. I could be Isu. I'm definitely an assassin. And then the other question I always get is like, how am I missing my ring finger? Some people actually think that like I did that on purpose. Oh, I'm Puerto Rican. Or New Yorican. Yeah, people think like I cut off my ring finger like on purpose or something. What's happening, Oscar? Thank you. That's why, like, I really, when I hit 10,000 subs, I can't wait to, like, I'm gonna, like, unmask myself live. And, I'm gonna let, like, everybody, you know, like, just ask whatever questions they want. And I'm gonna answer all your questions live. And, I guarantee you, everybody's gonna ask me, are you really missing your finger? Did you cut it off purposely? All kinds of stuff like that. And I can't stress enough that I did not cut my finger off. I assure you it was in an accident that I lost it. Who in their right mind would purposely cut their finger off? I don't care what kind of views I get. That would be kind of silly. And I do miss my finger. These treasure chests are wild looking. I want to get one for like my office, just to keep it there. Yeah, but it gets like so funny, like so many people ask like, did you really cut your finger off purposely? Are you really missing a finger? Why did you do that? Yeah, you can still do the XP farms. You can still do the XP farms. The XP farms are still available. No, they're going to ban anybody who constantly creates a farm. If they constantly create farms, they're going to like remove the farms, and then it's unclear whether you'll be banned from the game itself or you'll be banned from the creator. Either way, it's just really stupid. Well, that's the question everybody's asking. Why do they care? Being that it's single player. And nobody can answer that. But it kind of worries me though, because if... Oh yeah, I love... Emma, that's the big thing that reminds me of. Immediately I think of Zelda. Every time you get killed by multiple chickens. But yeah, like what worries me though is that like if they can have this kind of outcry, if a bunch of people can cry that it's unfair that these XP glitches come out, and Ubisoft will do something about it, then what else do they do? What's next? Where do they stop? What if I cry that I don't have enough time to play the game? Like, will Ubisoft, I don't know, like limit your game time? You'll only be able to play like for an hour before, you know, like everybody else does, and you'll have like only 1 week in order to like play the game and finish the first chapter. If you don't complete it in that week, then like they just shut your account down. Like, what are they gonna do? Where does it end? If we give them that much power, just imagine what else kind of power we could give them. Well, yeah, they're going to forget about Odyssey and the farms, but the thing is that what are they going to do going into the next game? Now, let me explain something to you. When we had Origins, there was a trick, and I have videos on it before, where it was a Heka chest trick, where you could just constantly gain Heka chests repeatedly, which were the dailies at the time, and you could just continuously get them, and, you know, non-stop. You got all kinds of XP, you got all kinds of gifts that were available in them. And, I mean, Ubisoft obviously patched it because they were, like, losing all kinds of money and stuff like that. But the thing is that, you know, now, as punishment in the next installment, in the Odyssey, now you need the ore in order to buy anything like that, anything special. So, what are they going to do in the next game? It's all right. I didn't need it. Yeah, that's the main reason that they do that, because they're going to miss out on microtransactions and stuff. But the thing is that at the same time, if they were smart, they would have done exactly what they did with the XP twerk. When the XP twerk came out, everybody was panicked that they were going to patch it, and what happened? They had a massive upswing of people purchasing the drachmae and XP boosts. So they let that ride for a while. That lasted longer than it should have. It was over a month. When the sales of the drachmae and the XP boost dwindled, that's when they stopped. Or that's when they patched it. No, it's not a disability. And no, they can't take your level away. Like, I mean, it would be too much work for them to do that. They can't figure out exactly which XP you got through the farming and which XP you got just through regular gameplay. Like, that would take way too long. They'd have to go through all kinds of records. And I agree, it's not online, so I don't know why people are so upset and hurt over this. It's, like, absurd. If it was, like, a multiplayer game, then yeah, definitely I'd be like, whoa. But it's not, so I don't understand it. They really should, I don't know. They shouldn't listen to people that are like crying. People that cry about it, that's the only reason that they even know about it, is that people are upset. Yeah, that's honestly the other problem. If you gave us the tool, why are you upset that we're using it in the way we want? And I got to tell you, that goes back to the toxicity of this this whole community, because honestly, no other community does that. Far Cry 5, they don't have the weekly events anymore, but they do have like these like weeklies where you could obtain like some weird silver bars which you could use as currency in the game. Now, in order to do those, you have to complete certain events online. There are people that will actually build different things online so that you could kind of cheat and get what you want, get those silver bars. Nobody bats an eyelash. Same thing with the Doom community. Doom, everybody, you know, like plays the different maps. They do different things in the maps. Nobody cries or complains. It's only here in the Assassin's Creed community that for some reason we're upset with everything. Yeah, now that we've got a taste of the internet, like we're not going to go back to that, trust me. You want to go back to that, you buy yourself like an old school Nintendo or something. Which is not a bad idea, honestly. That had some really good games. I don't know, Red Dead 2 is just massive just because they designed it like that. Like they just, I don't know. They wanted it obviously to be bigger than the original Red Dead, which is awesome, but at the same time, like, why? Why did they concentrate on, like, horse testicles shrinking in the cold? That to me is dumb. Like, could you imagine being the guy that that designed the horse balls in the game? Yeah, for that reason, I very rarely get games digitally. I usually get hard copies. One day I'll show off my collection so that you guys can, like, see it. I have tons of digital copies. What spot? I was going across over there. This I can't do unless I have the sequence 3. Or are you talking about horse balls? Oh yes, so am I. Cyberpunk 2077, that's going to be intense. Airbrush the balls. Sorry, Elijah. I love exploring. I'm a very exploratory kind of guy. And it's kind of like a good way to be spoiler-free. What is this cave? It's big and scary. Like my ex-girlfriend, Sherry. Woo! I got inside. Yay. Now to find some stuff. What is this? I want these lanterns for like my house. I want this fire pit for my outside. I want this bench. That would be cool. Dark, what are you doing? You're playing a game. You're not at IKEA. Come on. Moron, play the game. Jeez. Oh snap, there's people. Duck. Shh, shh, don't say nothing. Yeah, I don't want to be caught here. Oh man, he's coming. Ah, he's coming. Shh, shh, shh. What? Man, what's going on here? What's that guy doing? He's gonna read. Man, he's gonna read now. That's what you get for reading. You get murdered. Shh, shh, shh. Back in the woods. Back. Yep. Shh. Nobody say that. Nobody say that. Shh. Yo, what's up with that funky globe? Wait, shh, 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 wait, shh, shh, shh. My steps are making too much noise. Shh, shh, shh. Ah, ah, ah. Death. That's all you get. Okay. Moving along. Stealing some stuff. Taking a treasure chest. Getting some more stuff. Wait, no, you can't see me. I'm invisible. Ha! I'm hiding in underwater roses. I'm gonna sneak up on him. Oh man. Now those stupid statues are gonna come to life. Ah, crap. Gotta take the statue out first. Yeah. Blew you up. Whoa. You missed. Wow, he exploded into flame. Look at that. Nasty. Wow, I should do that. What was that? IOCP? Wasn't that the company that made RoboCop? It's in this game? The heck is going on here, bro? I'm definitely gonna get Cyberpunk. I might play that game day one and stream it, which would be cool. Oh snap, wait. These guys are gonna see me. Shh, shh, shh. Watch him get them. Hi-ya! How did I get these synchronized? That's the worst part about having this spear, is that, like, the spear actually sucks. The spear is less suck. I gotta switch it out. That's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do. You read books about who? You read books about Darkstrider?
They'll be on high alert here.
What's happening, Mystic? Really? You didn't finish episode 2? A lot of YouTubers and streamers were waiting for episode 3 to come out so that they could do all 3 together. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. I know in Legacy of the Hidden Blade, the third episode, I don't know. Honestly, Legacy of the Hidden Blade left me with like a weird, like, they didn't explain like a lot of stuff, I feel like. What's happening, Skull? Look at this. There's the Tower of Bloody Parts again. Nasty. Leaping around, swimming, jumping, diving. I like the waterfalls. Poor Phoebe. Phoebe was my little boo. Yeah, Odyssey did mess up a lot of lore. A lot of stuff that didn't make sense. She was looking for her family. That's why she went to hell. Like, everybody was in hell. I was like, what the heck is going on here? Does it really? I hope it does. There's a lot of questions that I still have. There's a lot of stuff that to me made no sense. And that's like one of the main things they have to fix is the lore. The lore is important. And honestly, like I've been telling people, I believe that the present day is important. Because it kind of drives the narrative of what's going on in the past. And I kind of... Does anybody remember at the beginning of this game? And you're on a mission to go and find something to help the assassins win the war or gain like victory or gain an edge and stuff like that, and you really don't know what the hell that is. They never explain what you're looking for. You don't know what your goal is. I remember starting the game and saying, but what the hell am I looking for? It's not like Assassin's Creed 1. By now we already know what we're looking for. We know what's going on. You have to, like, shock us and grab us. You can't just say something silly like, you know, like, we don't know what you're looking for, but you'll know it when you find it. Yeah, basically, she's in the Animus. She's in an ancient Animus, basically. Damn, we're still not at the top of this thing? Why's this tower gotta be so white? It's hurting my eyes. Oh god, okay, there's the things I was supposed to grab onto, apparently. No, see, Origins kind of stayed true to a lot of the lore, honestly. Yeah, the End of Syndicate did break the lore a little bit. But this one took it completely left. This one took it in a whole different direction. Rebel scum, nice. Gives you a piece of epic armor? What kind of stuff is that? What kind of stuff is that? I got an even better one for you. What if this whole time that we're playing this game, Layla Hassan is actually dead? She's dead, and Origins and Odyssey was actually them trying to keep her mind safe within an animus. I would have loved an Origins sequel. There was a lot of unanswered questions in Origins. It did deserve a sequel. I'm gonna kill this robot thing before it wakes up. Here we have the most dangerous animal, some kind of funky looking living statue. If I go anywhere near it, it'll kill me in 3 seconds. I'm gonna go stick my thumb in its kawanga. What? You never heard about sticking thumbs in kawangas? It's kind of nasty. I love the Crocodile Hunter. That dude was awesome. I see that stingray out on the street, it's full contact. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna beat that stingray down. Bastard. I don't know. I mean, that's completely possible. They could be, the Isu gods could be like what we thought was like the primordials or the titans. That would actually be an interesting spin, honestly. Yeah, the forge weapons actually like really got me angry because I felt like they should have like done something with them. You still have like, besides the spear, you had the axe and then the sword. It would have been cool if you had to do a new game plus in order to like re-energize the sword, or even find the axe or something like that. Then people wouldn't have been so butthurt over my Axe of Kratos April Fool's joke video that I put out, which some people really didn't appreciate. I thought it was funny though. They should have had like the Titans and stuff like that. If they were going to go the route of the gods, they should have really went all out. Yeah, it's pretty good so far. I mean, it's not, you know, like eye-popping, but it is pretty cool. The pillars have extra stuff on them. I see a glowy thingy. Damn, how much knowledge do I need in order to get like a full bar? This is just crazy. There's some Rainbow Room stuff here, man. Where's that final treasure box? Yeah, the forge is like at the bottom of this, like this whole thing here. You know, let's do what Emma says. Let's take a look. Let's take a look because Emma's a smart cookie so far. Emma knows what she's doing. You ever like fall in a game and like hold your breath because you're worried you're gonna like die in real life? I do that all the time. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Let's see what he has. What's up, homie?
The finest goods. I'll see you later.
The pillars? What pillars? What pillars are we looking for? In here? That's hot. Near the water. Naha! You guys. Wow, okay, yes. The Isu kept molds for Hephaestus' last great weapon deep in Atlantis. Each weapon can only be crafted once, so choose wisely. What's happening, Chris? So here's this. What do we do? Smack it? Interesting. Just like the what do you call it? Just like for the spear. Need 3 metal bars to do it, huh? And there's the mace. Yep, there's a Straka's in this one. Interesting. Very interesting. And the 3 metal bars are around the world, or are the 3 metal bars purchasable?
Good day.
Oh, I don't know if there's 5. There may be.
See you later.
Look for the dagger. The dagger is up here? On the left pillar. Oh, the right pillar. Okay. That right there? Oh, why can't we reforge it? That's butt. This thing's got like another floor. Atlantis has a force field. What would you do right now if like somebody from BioShock came like right through this freaking window? One of the big daddies or something. Oh, definitely. Now I have a goal for the night. That's crazy. Speaking of which, I'm going to go right now, guys. Gotta put Little Strider to bed. Got a couple of things that I have to do before I go to bed. But definitely, I'll probably try this again tomorrow. I'll definitely have new videos. This looks pretty intense so far. It's huge, which is awesome. And we're gonna keep trying to see like what else we could find, if there are any secrets there. And of course, I'm gonna get all the armor and see if I can't put together some kind of outfit or something like that, because I've got like a bunch of ideas already with just the things we've seen in the past couple of days. So I'm gonna have that ready for you guys. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Tell your friends and family to like and subscribe. And in the description, I'm going to put a couple of links to a couple of sponsors of mine. And you guys have a good night. As always, thank you for watching.